Very good. And the correct answer for the question is it's both A and B. Genetic and somatic. These are the types of traits. Now, students, let us try to understand what are genetic traits. See, when you just read this word, है ना, जब आप बस word पढ़ोगे, आपके दिमाग में क्या आ रहा है? What is the first thing that is popping up in your mind? What is genetic all about? Or what is... Hi. Hi, beta. Talisha Jain. Yes. So, when I'm telling you the term genetic, what is the first thing that is coming in your mind? Think about it. Hasini, you tell me, beta.
General, ma'am.
General. Okay, very good. Thank you. Manabi, you tell me, beta.
Ma'am, it's general, ma'am.
General. Okay. Tanmay, you tell me, beta.
Ma'am, I think it's general.
General. Okay. Harshit, you tell me, beta.
Ma'am, I think it's DNA and RNA.
Correct. It's something related to DNA. Alu, you tell me, beta. What is the first thing that comes in your mind when I'm telling you genetic?
Ma'am, I think when we stand before the mirror, we look as is ma'am that is
okay. Okay, no problem, my child. Well, I can see many amazing and unique answer, but I would like to tell you one thing. Genetic traits refers to the genes. See, bacha, you all have heard about the cell. है ना, आप लोगों ने सेल के बारे में सुना है. Correct? Have you all heard about the cell? What is a cell? Cell is the basic structural fundamental unit of light. Unit of life, not light. है ना? Now, bacha, inside the cell there is nucleus. And what does this nucleus contains? Nucleus contains chromosome. है ना? It contains chromosome. Correct? What does chromosome has? Chromosome has very important thing. What is it? DNA. Chromosome के पास क्या है? Oh, this DNA is not proper DNA that I have drawn here. Correct? Chromosome has what? Chromosome has DNA. Now what is, see, so basically genes are nothing but the segment of DNA. Okay? So let's say we have a segment here. So this segment is nothing but a gene. You're getting it, students? So we have nucleus, we have chromosome, and this is the gene. Now, if you're thinking why Nayab ma'am is talking about genes, why Nayab ma'am is talking about genes? Because genes plays an important role. Genes plays an important role in determining the physical trait, the way you look, correct? So genes basically act as the blueprint. Now these genes, they carry important information. In the previous class, many of you told me, ma'am, I have a hair like my dad. Ma'am, I have the eyes like my mama. Okay, so what does that mean? That is nothing but the information, correct? The information that is carried forward, correct? So students, this information will make you who you are. So this will tell you how do you look like, whether you have a curly hair or straight hair, whether you have a long legs or short legs, or even your smile and even the laugh. So these are the genetic traits. Remember, students, genetic traits are passed from generation to generation, from families to the next families. So remember one thing, whatever traits that we have, physical traits, like the height, the smile, the hair, this comes from the genes. Got it? This comes from the genes. So whatever physical traits that we have, the way we look, it is through the genetic, it is through the genetic traits. Clear, children? Understood? So genetic refers to what? Genetic refers to genes. So traits that we have got from the parental genes, that is nothing but the genetic traits. Clear? Understood, students? Understood? Now you know what is gene. Now you know what is gene. Yes. And you need to remember, bacha, so genes are not only found in human beings. It is for all the living things, even in animals also, even in the plants also. Now, students, I would like to tell you one amazing fact about the genes. As I told you, genes carry the information that are going to determine your physical traits as it is passed from our parents to us. You need to remember that each cell in the human body contains about 25,000 to 35,000 genes. How many, students? Each cell. Our body is made up of many cells. I'm talking about each cell. So each cell in the human body contains 25,000 to 35,000 genes. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? So whatever the physical trait that we have got, it is because of our parents. You getting it, students? Yes, it's not 3,500. It is 35,000 genes. Okay. So you all are ready to answer the next question. Any doubt so far in the genetic trait? Any doubt so far in the genetic trait? Please let me know in the chat box. No doubts. No doubts. Okay. Great. Very good. So in case if anybody is having any doubt, I'm repeating again, Bacha Party. Genetic means gene. So whatever traits that we have got, the physical traits, I mean the physical features, like let's say the type of hair, whether it is about the height or the eyes, or whatever it is, the physical feature that we have, it is because of the genetic trait. Okay. And how do we get that? That is passed on from generation to generation. It is passed from a parents to their children. So these genes are present where? They are present in DNA, the segment of DNA. Okay. And in each cell of human body, there are about 25,000 to 35,000 genes. Okay. I hope this is clear to all of you. With this note, let us quickly answer the next question. Genes are found in dash, plant, animals, humans, or all of the above. This is your point question. Last 10 seconds, students. Go for it. Very good, students. Very good. So the correct answer for the question is it's option D, all of the above. Okay. So that's the correct answer. Now, let us quickly move ahead and answer to one more question. Each cell carries around dash genes. 15,000 to 20,000, 25,000 to 35,000, 60,000 to 70,000, or all of the above. Yes. Last 10 seconds, students. Wonderful, students. Good job. And the correct answer for the question is it is option B, 25,000 to 35,000 genes. Okay, so that's the correct answer. But my lovely students, tell me honestly one thing. What is happening to all of you? Why the quiz correct accuracy is so low for the easy questions? While I have explained in multiple times, right? Isn't it? Isn't it, students? Aren't you all concentrating? Yep. Tell me quickly. Aren't you all concentrating? Okay. Very good. Chalo. Now, let us quickly move ahead and try to see some examples of, the genetic traits. Now, students, see, listen to me very carefully. If both the parents are having brown eyes, you may inherit brown eyes as well. If both the parents are having black color eyes, even you will be having the black color eyes. Correct? And let's say if both the parents are having blue color eyes, there is a chance of 99% to inherit the blue color eyes. You're getting it, students? You're getting it? This is one of the example. This is one of the example. So if both the parents are having brown color eyes, so there is a chance where you will be getting complete, you know, brown color eyes. Now, if your mother is having freckles, okay, if your mother is having freckles, even you might have to. You may even have to. Okay. So remember one thing, whatever we have, the color of the eye or the hair, correct? So that is all through the genetics. Clear, children? That is all through the genetics. And remember one thing, students. Genetic traits are passed on from parents through children through reproduction. Okay, through reproduction. That is why we have so many similarities in between the parents as well as the children. So with this note, students, let me give you one more question. This is very small and easy question. If both the parents have brown eyes, then chances are that mainly kids will have brown eyes. Kids can have other color eyes, not brown color eyes, which is the correct answer. If both the parents have brown eyes, then chances are that mainly kids will have brown eyes, or kids can have other color eyes, not brown. Yes, yes. Okay, take it. Chalo. Now, parental traits can be transferred through. जो parents हमें traits मिलते हैं, is that can be transferred through genes, surrounding, cannot be transferred, or none of these. Answer very carefully. And go for it, champions. Go for it. I'm giving you few more seconds for the question. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop, everyone. And the correct answer for the question is, it is option A, genes. Parental traits are transferred through the genes only, students. Now, here we go with genetic traits are passed on from one generation to another generation via dash, through blessings, through reproduction, by having proper conversation, or all of the above. Job. And the correct answer for the question is, it is option B, reproduction. See, beta, one thing you need to remember, right? So reproduction is the method where the younger ones are being produced, reproducing, correct? Isn't it? So there are, of course, different ways of reproduction. For example, humans give birth to young ones. Some of them reproduce by laying eggs, for example, birds, correct? But through blessings or by having a proper conversation, genes cannot be transferred. Genes will be only transferred with the reproduction. Okay? Is this clear to everyone? If it is clear, press 1. Vote for 1. If it is not, vote for 2. Come on. Be quick. Be quick, students. Very good. Very good, students. Very good. Okay. Chalo. Very nice. Now, so some of you must be telling, I can see that, ma'am, my mother is having blue color eyes and my dad is having black color eyes. How come I have black color eyes? Why don't I have blue color eyes? How many of you have a doubt that, ma'am, I have a curly hair like my dad or like my mom, but my mom has a silky hair. Why don't I have a silky hair? How many of you have a doubt? You know why certain times we have some features of our parents, like some features of our father, some features of our mother? You know why, students? You know why? Because there is a competition between the genes. There is a competition between the genes, students. Do you want to know what does the competition in genes mean? Do you want to know what is the competition in the genes mean? Yes. So listen to me very, very, very carefully, bacha. Now, you need to understand one thing. You need to remember one thing, beta. So genes will be always in a competition. So whatever genes that are being expressed, for example, let's say dad has a curly hair, mama has a silky hair, but you as a child, you have a curly hair. So the dad genes is a dominant gene. The dad gene is a dominant gene and your mama's gene is the recessive gene. So dominant gene is that gene which is powerful, which is powerful. And recessive is one which is less powerful. Now you got to know, students. Now you got to know what is the competition. So the gene which is dominant, है ना, जो dominant है, जो powerful है, that has been expressed in your physical feature, that is a dominant gene. And the gene which is less powerful, we call it as recessive gene. Okay, understood? For example, as I told, father is having curly hair, mother is having silky hair. But if a child is having curly hair, that your dad's gene is the dominant one. Okay, and the mother's gene is the recessive one, less powerful. Okay.